Welcome to One and Only, your favorite, Proverbs on Demand. Today's proverb is: if you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. The phrase means that actions and decisions taken in moments of anger aren't the best. They can bring great misery. Wait for your anger to pass and then act or decide. Sometimes a hasty decision in a moment of anger can worsen the situation. For most of us, however, getting angry isn't a problem. It's what we do after we become angry that often has negative ramifications in our lives. If we can be patient in one moment of anger, we can escape 100 days of sorrow. The meaning for the quote is to say that if you put the anger behind you, you will not have to live with the burden for the rest of your life. You may say things in the heat of the moment that you don't mean and will end up regretting it for the rest of your life. That is why you should take a step back, breath and walk away. Anger is the emotion of heated displeasure. It is both the smoldering flame of resentment and the volcanic eruption of fury. To be angry is to not be at peace. It is to be held in the grip of aversion towards some person, event, pattern of living, opinion or thing. Anger can lead to broken trust, trauma, criminality, imprisonment, and wars. An angry person is repelled by many things. His views are predominantly negative, critical, and most of all impetuous. His speech is given to sarcasm, complaining, harshness, swearing, dogmatic views, and dismissiveness. The proper term for one who is very often angry is irascible. Nevertheless, it is commonplace nowadays to hear anger being justified as a healthy emotion that needs to be vented. Seeing anger in a negative light is certainly the historic view of the world's great religions. The Roman Catholic Church, for example, made up a list of 7 deadly sins in the Middle Ages at the height of Christendom, and put anger or wrath, as it is sometimes termed, firmly on the list. The Buddha condemned anger, making it a part of his 5 hindrances to enlightenment. Islam too is wary of anger. The Prophet Muhammad told his followers that the best of them were those slowest to anger, and the worst those who stayed angry the longest. Condemnation of anger even occurs in some pagan philosophies like Stoicism. Seneca, a Roman Stoic philosopher during the reign of Nero, said, "Anger, an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured." Pondering on objects of the senses, a man develops attachment for them. From attachment springs up desire, and desire gives rise to anger. From anger arises delusion, from delusion unsteadiness of memory, from unsteadiness of memory destruction of intellect. Through the destruction of the intellect he perishes. He who is slow to anger, or never gets angry, is a person at peace with the world. His singular thoughtfulness and calm self-control is a sign of great patience and wisdom, and this creates a room for real love to grow. Not sentimental love, but selfless love or compassion. This will be a positive influence on the world. Thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day. Do comment if you have any suggestions and subscribe to Proverbs on Demand to get new proverbs daily. See you again next time.